Another fine day, another wonderful day, another beautiful day. We get together and have conversations. I apologize for the late start. We were supposed to have started how many years ago? Fortunately, we are starting now. Man, they make plan, and then I God they decide. So no blame, we blame God. But it's gonna be another fine conversation, another wonderful conversation. Um, with my brother, boss. Welcome to Toridey.
Mm, thank you for having me home like every Sunday now. I'm really happy to be here today and let's build the community.
Yeah, for the conversations today is going to be sports. I just hope we had other people on the flyer. I hope they can join the conversation as early as possible. Yeah, I see. I think True Lion, more at the end. Good to do the introduction and move on. Baba, welcome.
Yes, sir. Saluto.
Welcome, boss.
Salute. You hear me?
Yeah, talk again. More.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you very well now.
Okay.
You hear you right.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much again for wanting to do this, man. It's been a while. I'm happy we are back to talking about the things we care about, to talking about the things we really like. Just go ahead and do your. We'll start with you. Do your introduction.
Yeah, I go by the name True Lion. Very much love to talk about football. Um, participating out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and it's always a pleasure, being here on your platform to talk about football.
On my platform, on our platform.
Yeah, it's a community platform, as you say, building the community. It's always a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, Innocent, go ahead and introduce you.
Yeah, like I say, my name is Innocent, commonly known as Innocent C on various platforms, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, this is our platform. We've been here a couple of times, and we are happy again once to be again present today to talk about football, talk about soccer, or maybe all other feed.
Yeah, most people ever ask me what their name. I say my name is Toridey, and my name that's that's all man they call me. The other day my mom called and she was, oh Toridey, one more discussion. I'm like, wait, what you call me? Say Toridey. I said, okay, this thing is getting serious. However, we'll jump into the conversation itself. We get so many things we're going to talk about, but for some reason it's like innocent. Come okay, come on, they fine. So if you give you a rundown of the program of the things that we'll talk about on today.
So today we're going to talk mostly about the Ballon d'Or, Cameroonian Ballon d'Or that just displayed a couple of days ago in Cameroon, and the beautiful winner. I mean, well-deserved winner. And we're gonna probably, if you have enough time, we're gonna talk again on the former Indomitable Lion, those legend, and how the state can upkeep them or how they can take care of them if they can. So we can have these two for now, and then we'll see if we have enough time. Maybe we can add another one.
Yeah, I think one other thing, I think I truly don't discuss for background. One discuss the criteria for call people then for national selection for Cameroon. We know say generally it's either they're trying to maintain this regional balance thing.
Yeah.
Contrary to meritocracy, we don't know how to work out. But we'll start with that topic and we'll start with True Lion. What is your take on that? Criteria for call people for national team?
I think for the national team, the criteria should always be performance, and that's how you get the people. Players getting into their competitive mode. It should never be about regional balance or whatsoever. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure it's about regional balance. I think the only time we have topics coming up about regional balance is when fans are having that conversations, and also when you have a local coach who is coach of the national team. It's kind of unfortunate that our community is so much engraved into this regional or tribalism, I don't, no matter how you call it, it's just unfortunate. But for me, it should be about if you merit being in the national team, you should be called up.
So what's your take?
I mean, I always say football in Cameroon is a very strong political weapon. So
National team.
if you want to take it on just the football or the football standpoint, yeah, I think we should go by meritocracy. I mean, those who are well deserving to be there, let them be caught up. But now, like I said, it's a very political weapon. So those people in charge or in power, they use it as a political to achieve political goals. So now, and Cameroonian being a cosmopolitic a society, they would just want to accommodate every I mean
Region.
every region and every traditional constituency and all that stuff. So, but yeah, if you want to go for sport and we want to make results, yeah, we want to go with meritocracy. But we are standing in a point where uh, football is so loved and in Cameroon that you cannot just take out a region even though they don't have top performing player. We have at least to give those people. I mean, I'm putting myself in the place of those making those decisions. That we want everybody to feel that they are part of this common game that is football. So yeah, that's what makes it very tricky for those coaches, those national team coaches to have a well-performing team. But let me point out again that now that football is so loved in Cameroon, and so which is the number one sport in Cameroon, in every single region, every single village, you will find top player. You will find people performing. So now, if you want to go on merit, we can find even. If you want to do that regional balance, we can find top player in all those regions. We just have to, like my brother just said, if you have a local coach, that means somebody who is there, who is going around, traveling around to scout players. I'm definitely sure that you're going to find that some amazing skills hidden in those villages.
Now, to be honest with you guys, for me, I don't even know if they're doing meritocracy or they're doing regional balance. I'm actually really confused because sometimes if it's regional balance, so they want to tell me say for all their life, no Bafo Pekin, never show up. Like you said,
Exactly.
if you go to the villages, if you go to all these places, they want to tell me say no Bafo Pekin, no Oroko Pekin, no Bakosi Pekin. In the last how many years, never show up.
Yeah.
Why be say for Southwest now only Bayangi and Bakwegi most of the times. You understand? I don't know if not the same thing for Northwest or for Western region, but it did the same for Southwest. Now some particular person they can. So it did like that he used that umbrella for regional balance
yeah.
but then not favor some particular group of person. Now, at the end of the day, by the way, Chula, I want to ask you, is there a middle ground? Is it possible for us to go by merit and also maintain regional balance?
If I want to be honest, the best I know, there's never been a time where players were chosen, or let's say for the most part, there's never been a time where players were chosen because of regional balance. Of course, as I've said, and I'll stress on that, is when it comes to the fans always have that conversations.
Yeah.
And maybe one or two times we've seen maybe the trainer or managers or let's say Fika Food being questioned about that. However, if you look at the current coach, Mark Brace, right now,
Yeah.
he doesn't talk about that. He doesn't know where players are coming from. And even if you look at the current squad right now, where are the players? The players are being chosen while already, out of the country. So it just happens that you see a couple of Anglophones there. Now you don't even know who's Anglophone of Francophone because the society is actually changing, right? But again, as you guys said, it's used for political purpose. The administrators will talk about, the need of regional balance and all that, but that's all politics. So when it comes to the coaching, especially right now, there's nothing like a regional balance when it comes to choosing the players.
You wanted to say something?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to clarify. Now we were talking in the point of what should be done or what has been done, but the reality today is kind of different. Like Trolan was saying, it's kind of different. Now you can even see on which ground the coach is calling the player. This
No,
current
you
coach.
cannot say. You cannot say.
No, I cannot. Let me. It's my own view.
I understand, but then if I
But let me develop.
if I don't, let me push a little bit of something and then you can develop.
Okay.
Because for me, the thing I feel like, in as much as nowadays we're not talking regional balance and stuff like that,
Yeah.
we are talking camps.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So they moved away from regional
Regional
balance.
balance.
Now they are doing camps.
Yeah.
If not, why is somebody like Ben Elliott not on there?
Can I ask you a question?
So that
Let him finish.
that was
Okay.
exactly where I was coming. So you are just making my point. But now you see, today is not about the regional balance. When we are reading the player that has been called up in a few, normally on the 28th of February, the national coach was supposed to submit the list of the player that will play this match, the 2 games that we have in this month. He was supposed to. He haven't yet done it. That's another topic. But now, if you look, you're going to see some player that are not really performing well in their club, that are not even some that were not having clubs that were called up.
Like Collins.
You can call 5 Collins. We can call 5 Collins, and then you will see them being calling up on and on. Okay, but now it all came down to the camp, whether you give to which camp you give your allegiance, and this started with this Fecafoot and Minister fight. So now, if you have a camp that is not on their own, man, whatever your might ever be your level of performance, they won't call you up. So now there are some people, even though they are not really in their camp, but they call up because they are performing in top clubs. I'm talking about a player like Zambo. Yeah, Zambo is not in that shenanigans. Let them know that we came here to play. Let's play. We are not here to do politics. But yeah, they cannot just put him out of the squad because he's a top performant player right now. Even though he's injured for these 2 coming games, he won't be available. So now that this became to Fecafoot camp, SEP camp. How can we expect good results with this? This is another problem.
But we are winning. We are winning. And yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we are winning. It's true. We are winning. But now, have we tested a very strong team? That like a team like in our level? Because I understand. I'm not despising any other team. You understand? But when you come to Africa, you want to point out the 7 first team. You're not going to put Zimbabwe in there, right?
For me, personally, I feel like gone are those days when we used to say, oh, we needed to play against Ivory Coast and this and that persons. Now, Nigeria is struggling with the Benins and all of these persons. Senegal is struggling with some other persons. Cote d'Ivoire, I think the other day they lost to who? I think it was some small country or whatever. So for me, I don't really sit and wait for, okay, let's play Egypt, let's play all these guys. And you meet a team, trash them. If you trash them, you're in good form until you start feeling. True Lion, I wanted to ask you, now we started with meritocracy and regional balance. We actually omit say there's a third reason why they use and call people for national team when allegiance to a particular camp, especially now we'll get this Fecafoot ministry rivalry. What is your take on that?
As I said earlier, right, when it comes to the current coach, Mark Breeze, if you watch the press interviews he's given and all that, he answers questions why he calls certain players. He's been asked about Collins Fire, and he said, you guys brought up Collins Fire. I just want to use him as an example. He said, as a new coach coming to the team, right, he needs some pillars. He needs a foundation, some old players that know the team. And he actually also knows Collins Fire, right, from his time in Belgium. So he actually was calling Collins Fire just as a leader in the team, a spiritual leader, because football is not only about the physical, right? It's also about the psychological part. You know, the team has to be in sync, the team has to be solid. So I think calling Fire to that team was like leadership, discipline. Okay, so that's what he's actually he has actually held on a player like Fire. So it's not about regional balance, it's not about anything, it's just keeping the group together in tough moments. So I don't think the current coach actually thinks about regional balance or whatsoever, because he doesn't even know Cameroon that much. He doesn't even know which players from which region. And what would you say a guy like Mbuemo? What region is Mbuemo from? Is it only because of his name? You will probably say Western Province or wherever he's from. I don't know myself. When you say a guy like Buemo, I don't know where he's from. So all that regional balance and all that is just part of the meta game, things that happen outside of the pitch. So for me, that's not important. It's just a narrative of the fans.
Now, I'll be honest with you, True Lion. For me, I feel like that is you just making excuses. And that is the same excuse they make when they want to call up somebody like Fi Collins, or they want to call up somebody who is not credible. You understand? Like I said, it's soccer, it's football. Yeah, I know very well. And I need discredit your point of the coach decides how they want to build their team. If they decide they want to bring up 20 fishermen, you understand? And their reason, I say, fishermen, they know for catch fish, so maybe they will catch ball or whatever. If they will give a result, we are very, very okay with it. But logically, that is when we put maybe emotion. I don't know. But
let me ask you one question. When you finish, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Do you remember 1998? Do you remember Jugari?
Yeah.
Jugari. Raymond Domenech. I don't know if it was Raymond Domenech. Why did he call Jugari? He called Jugari because of Jugari's friendship to Zinedine Zidane. Zinedine Zidane imposed Jugari on the coach. That's why it was called. Just to give you examples to tell you that these coaches, they have their ways, and when they explain it to you, they don't care.
Which is True Lion. If you believe I'm a land, if you understand, say I'm not disputing that fact. You understand? Even me, I don't be for that position where they select me for team because I play for Sable, I go play university games. You understand? Or one need to go training, but the coach be the same, I know come training, they don't take it go. You understand? We all don't be for that position where sometimes we are favored because but I ask my concern, I say, for you forget certain results sometimes, it's preferable to go with people who are training, people who are active. The best result we'll ever get for our national team. Now between 2000 and 2002 and 2004. And the reason being, go look that national team again and again. I don't think any person the way they know they call they call it for that national team called the Wanjo Koli. Every person was competent, every person was active, every person was productive for their club side. And then when they come for national team, it was a competition, a healthy competition, and I want to get results. But if you don't make a habit for start call persons because say, oh, the man are the calling, I'm calling over pray. Are they call the other man because say we don't need to forget some southwestern and are the call. I feel like it inculcate in picking their head say, because that's my problem. That is how I grew up. We grew up in Cameroon knowing if you not be connected, you need to play for national team. Whereas the mentality will be now, if you know how to play, if you are talented, you will get a call up, and you not only a call up, but you go there and play. That is my concern. If you want me to respond.
But I don't think the statement that you make is right for this coach, because the coach has explained his position, right? He came into a national team that he needed immediate results. So he's going to hang on the guys that he actually knows. Fi Collins was one of the few players that had played for him before. And he knows that Fi is a leader and Fi is disciplined. So he hung on to Fi because he knows that when he brings in new players, because he's brought in so many new players, he knows that he can relate. He can Fi can become like another eye, like a leader for him. Okay, Fi can help translate some of the things. Then Fi will actually teach him some of the things. That's what I understood when he was asked those questions when he talked about Fi, because people insisted, and he gave his reasons why he actually calls Fi.
Can I ask a question about it?
Go ahead.
So what about the fact that Mark Brice and Fi share the same agent? Can that be the motivation of calling Fi every time?
I mean, that's fair. Is it illegal in football?
No, I'm not talking about legality. Okay. I'm talking about motivation. I'm not
talking about. That's why I said they have a relationship, right?
Yeah. Let me land. So now maybe the case of Fi is, maybe he knew Fi because Fi played in a Belgium championship. We'll get that. That's his own reason. But will we deny those who think that he's calling Fi because he shared the same agent as Fi, and then he want to put Fi on the RAM of the projector so that Fi could sign a new deal somewhere? It might be the case, but what we are about to say right now, what is really problematic now is that we are seeing some meritant players that are not being called up. That's the problematic we are having right now. So you are seeing some people that are not being playing. You're talking just about 5. We have Omoshola Simon, the goalkeeper. If you go to the goalkeeping position, you will see a goalkeeper like Simon Omoshola that's not been playing for a while. And then you have a goalkeeper like Fabrice Ondoa. I'm sorry to bring Fabrice Ondoa in. That is playing regularly, winning title with his team, but he's not being called up. So how can we say that is because of a group? And by the way, Fabrice Ondoa has been in that group longer than any other goalkeeper.
Has the same experience like Spy.
But hold on, guys.
He's been even longer in the group than Fai. So why is he not relying on them? Like I told you, it's a matter of a clan connection. I can get along with this. I cannot get along with that. We get it.
Yeah. You want to respond?
No, but when you say connections, because let's not just have these narratives because we hear say, right, because of rumors and stuff like that. The coach has actually explained himself why he calls certain players. And we should actually, when we hear that explanation, that's why we have press conferences, right? We should respect that. Do you think Jigari was better than Ginola? Jigari was not better than Ginola. I can call you many other instances where some very good players have been refused to go to the national team because of chemistry. It's about chemistry. It's not about a team of good ones. It's about a good team, right? So although most of the time the best players are being called, but not all the best players are being called. So you can make a case for that player, but if the coach decides that I better go with this group of players because that's, for me, I'm building the best team, then we have to respect that regardless.
But I don't even deny that. But then when you actually talking about Jugari was probably active in the club that he was playing for. You understand?
No, he was not playing
for Bordeaux.
Huh?
He was not playing. He was not playing.
If he didn't have a bench for Bordeaux.
At 98, he was not playing. At 7, he was not playing. Believe me, he had to.
No, we'll verify that result. Because I know for Zidane case, it was Yohan Miku who could not make the national team, who was in top form, I think, for Dortmund. But like I said, for me, when it comes to football, meritocracy will always help you better than every other thing. I bring in my brother, where you come in, introduce yourself. Late comer brother, where you come in, introduce yourself, and then we'll go from there. Well, Alpha, I the apple.
No, they no shaking, no, they push them.
No, confirm. Thank you for joining us, though. As you talk, Smoti who you would always make plans, and I got the desire how it could be. Just go ahead, take 3 or 4 seconds for introduce yourself, tell them who you be, and then I'll ask you maybe one question.
Okay. My name is Pride. I'm a lover of football, especially Cameroon football, and especially the management of, let me say, Fika Foods. Yes, those are my primary objectives. Let me put it that way. But Cameroon football in general, I always like to talk about it.
Yeah,
that's all I can say about myself for the moment. Maybe along the line we get to know me more. Good evening to everyone.
Before you joined, we were talking about football, and we already talk about the topics that we'll discuss on today, where you know. But the two would actually address now call up for national team. We don't realize say before now they had 2 criteria. Either they call you because you know some person, or they call you because they struggle to create regional balance. So they feel leave some picky way there for North, where it's really good. But then they'll call some picking for Southwest because say, okay, you don't get problem, I don't need to come back. But then they'll call some picking for Southwest. By the way, those who are watching, those who are on the comment section, at some point in time, we'll open up the lines, or we'll send some people the link, may they join the conversation to make their contributions. So now, more focus for the guests then. By the way, so before that guy come and ask you a question, but more, I think we need to move on.
Yeah.
So, True Lion, okay, don't come back. So, what will be the chat? Our concern was, Spider, our concern was, what do you think should be the best way for couple for national team? What should we focus on? Calling people because they struggle to create regional balance, calling people because they merit for play for national team, they are playing for their clubs, they are top, they are performant and things like that. Or the latest one we don't realize, Nana, they call people now, what are you doing for minister camp or for Fikafuti come, what do you think will be best for we?
Okay. For me, meritocracy first.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, meritocracy, because if they call person national team then are for perform. The national team is there to perform. If you are going for any competition, be it for any competition, international competition, we are going there to clinch a title. We are going there to take a title. So they need to call people that can perform. They don't need to call people based on sentiment or whatsoever, like what is happening presently, even with the national team. When I just came in, I heard my brother was talking about Five Collins, and the other one in blue said it's because maybe they share the same agent. I don't know why they're calling Five Collins. Honestly, I don't know why they're calling him. There's no reason why they should call Five Collins. He had his time in the past. He performed very well, yes. He will always have his flowers. We'll give accolades to that. But to me, I don't see why they're calling him. If they're calling Five Collins, why are they not calling Fabrice Ondwa? Those assistant goalkeepers to Anana, do they perform more than Fabrice Ondwa? No.
But let me ask you a question. Did you listen to
Mainland, True Lion, mainland, may finish.
Okay. He paused.
Yes.
I think he wanted
If they're calling Five Collins, then they should call Fabrice Ondwa. Because my brother that was trying to interrupt me was talking about chemistry. So is the only Five Collins that can bring chemistry to the team? Or McBreeze gave his reason because he has played with him before in the Belgian league. So because maybe you knew a player in the Belgian league, yes, you knew him before. Yes, maybe you have this. Maybe you have seen one characteristics in him that is good for the team. The question is, does he merit to be in the team? That is the most fundamental question. During 2098, 2000, 2001, 2002, there's the times of Womilen, Patrick Mboma, this. They were calling up players, although we knew Toridey that time be the playboy where we no say that time they be the call player maybe based on connection, but they were performing.
Yeah.
They were performing. Yes, they were performing. Let's be factual about that. They were performing. But the problem now is the people that are calling now, do they really merit it? There are some that merit it, there are some that don't merit it. Because for me, especially Five, I don't know me why they call Five Collins on national team. Honestly, I don't know why they call it. It don't make it time. It time don't pass. That one will give you accolades. We know it's another one. Yes. You don't do it only don't pass. Good. First time that was song be there. They will bring up some propaganda. Player the way they never call them. Now player they not get team. McBreeze call Five Collins not get team no. If I didn't mistake. Because you're recently signed. Yes. Yes, they call it when not get team. But I'm other brother I don't really talk about him because that time I just come about interview, but she say nobody bring me in. The simple truth I say get the same agent here, McBreeze. No man of it tell me nothing. That's the truth.
So wait till my brother I travel talking and say when Rigobert Song was coach, one of the complaints which on certain people they be complain, especially when they be call Fabrice Ondwa, we then say he need to play for a team. They be say no get team, he be get team. But they be told say he need to be titular for a team, he need to play and blah 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 blah. Why did they call it? Now these same people, they're very okay with. Now we are not here to say me they not call Five Collins. We are just trying to understand what is happening. So that way my picking or your picking or another my picking, we tell you no need for you to go train. Go chop your burger, go do whatever thing you're doing. All we will do is make sure that the agent where na find national team coach, we will make you your agent, and that way they will call you for national team. For me, that's just what I feel like is happening. More read comments and small, and then address one or two issues before we progress. Baba, check that comment again if anyone did.
Yeah, I mean it was we have Liombe Lamokonia, who is asking who is Five Collins agent, and the Five Collins agent is Ivochi, the same with McBreeze. And
are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we have he was you talk about Miku playing for Dortmund. No, Miku play for Werder Bremen.
Oh yeah, Werder
with
Bremen.
Back in the days.
Yes. I don't know. I know Miku was dangerous.
He was dangerous.
But he could not. He began play for France national team because of Zidane, right? which is normal. More go for comments.
Yeah. So Carol Malik, yeah, he said that Fai has no place in the national team today. The only reason he's there because Brice and Fai share the same agency.
Wow.
So for now, this is what we've been having so far.
Is that illegal?
And then still Carol. Carol is thanking our brother
Speedo,
yeah, Speedo for him pointing out that Fai Collins did he played his part already. Now we're thankful for that, so she shouldn't be there anymore.
Okay, may I read another comment from our brother Mokanya? He said, "You guys sound like under Rigobert's song, things were different." That is not actually what we're saying. What we are saying is we are confused. You understand? If we get to make progress as a football nation, and we feel saying that the team that even make we win between 2000 and 2004, they get to get a consistent criteria where they use and call player for national team. So every picking way they born them, go no say all I need to do to be called up. Now say I play very well, I get a club and I play for my club and I be active. Nobody say at one point in time they say, oh, now regional balance. Nobody say another point in time they say, oh, now who they for fika food, who not they for ministry. Nobody say another point in time what be the third criteria. Meritocracy will not even feel like they are using it.
They're not using it.
You understand? So what thing I say, make the people in charge, whether in a ministry, whether in a fika food, may they put in place is a strong solution, a strong principle. Like, okay, because if picking the grow, like I thought, I always use myself as an example. If that would be the grow, and if you get out of my mind, say national team, na francophone people that team, maybe they will call me for national team because I will be performant. But guess what? When I would go play for Yaoundé, we go play for. I remember one time we were going to play in Yaoundé against Canon. When I'm matching all my one play, that time we made for Canon. Guess what? I not go me the game. Because inside my head, I say, I don't get that. When I go there, I play, I do which kind of thing.
They know see you.
They know still call me. Why? Because the day we Canon can play Sable for Bati, I don't line up matches in the 15, the 10 super performance. The day we Canon can play Sable for Bati, I think one of the first games that I played today Cameroon. The person will replace me because I no go that much because I no be well. That person play 18 minutes. You know what it means? A player enter will fail. They change it after 13 minutes. It means under that time you don't give like 15 wrong passes. You were just confused. You even shoot for an pole.
It was
but guess what? Right after that game, they called that guy for national team. The one way before now the main national team.
April, on the 20. Yeah, on the 23.
Under 23.
Yeah.
They call it for under 23. They travel, go India, go play competition. You understand? So that is my concern, and that's the most Cameroonians.
Yeah,
we just want to be sure that the only way you can get to play for the national team, it's either because you belong to the Fika food side of the things, or you belong to Minisep, or by merit. If you perform, we'll call you, you can play. Truly, I didn't want to talk something. I'll be answering as a basic question. Sorry.
I think say when they stretch this thing, right? And here's my reason. How many players do they call in the national team? 24, right? If you have doubts about one or two players, what percentage is that? It doesn't even make sense, because especially when the coach who has the right, who is the coach, who is the leader, because the coach says he's the one who calls the players. Okay, he's responsible for that 100% of the time. How many games has he played with the national team? About 10 games already. He has not lost any game. So if he tells you that he's calling this player because this player can put the team together as far as discipline is concerned and all that, we see that all the time in football. Okay, we see that all the time in football. We see coaches pick their captains maybe because they are more comfortable, or pick such and such player because it's a team player. Of course, we can have different opinions, but we must respect the choices of the coach.
Well, no money deny what you do. We respect the choice of the coach, but if the player doesn't have a club and the player is not active, that is the coach indirectly telling young Cameroonians that he doesn't care. I don't care whether you're playing or not. Now, I get the autonomous power to make a player national team player, which is not supposed to be like that. I think we will move on for the next topic right now, guys. For those or more comments again, and if one or two persons they want contribute on that, man, see if I send some person for contribute on that particular topic before move on. Elvis, I don't know if you watch. If any person they want contribute on that particular topic, we send you a link. May join talk or we'll move on to the next topic and we'll do it towards the end, right?
Yeah.
Sure. So at the end of the day, as chaotic as this conversation don't be, now so even Cameroonian players, the young players, then they confused. Okay, what will be the criteria?
What should we do?
What should we do
to be caught up?
Am I supposed to be consistent? Am I supposed to be performant? Or I just relax, find way, become the agent or the player for what is his name? Chi Ivo, and then they'll call me, or how does it work? You understand?
Yeah. So let me say something to
go ahead.
This. So this situation in our national team is more emphasized now that we have this minister and Fecafoot wahala beef going on. So what I'm gonna say first thing is I will advise Fecafoot to find a way to be financially autonomous. If they are financially autonomous, now they can determine the football politics. I mean the direction, the direction they want to give. I mean, what reforms? I mean, they can hold their reforms and build from scratch, like we were saying. You understand? If they have all the cards in their hand, at least now they can work out something. And now, if they don't call by meritocracy, they can call somebody accountable. Right now, the situation is like that because whenever you want to point out for Fecafoot, they will send you back to the minister. The minister is going to send you back to Fecafoot. So they use that chaotic situation to play their game. But what we need to understand that in the national team, we don't come there to trade player or to train player. We call up accomplished and competitive and meritant player for the national team because they'd have a very limited time to perform and to give result. So you cannot get somebody on the list because he's a power. He have a very strong, a very nice personality.
He's prayerful.
He's maybe prayerful. He can do this. Yeah, it is true that let me say, the group cohesion is important. But whenever they call a player which is performant, we inculcate to them the decision and say, hey, you're coming for the national team. This is a one-time a month job. So you deliver for the nation. You play for the nation. This is you play on a patriotic fever on them and let them perform. So we should normally stop using all these factor of camps or division or regional balance, but call meritant player, and we go by meritocracy, and we will definitely get result.
Chula, one talks on Timber. I beg we will bring in some person where either online, either watch. Maybe
go ahead, bro.
My brother Elvis, welcome.
Wow, assalamu.
Yeah, they come for advertise Nike and Adidas. What is your take? Meritocracy, regional balance, or Fecafoot versus ministry?
When it comes to regional balance, I'm not a fan of regional balance. I believe you have to call the players based on merit. Me personally, Anglophone, Francophone, or Bafoot, or whatever is just a nonsense thing. I don't believe in it. I just feel like, say, for example, if me as the coach, let's say I go for whatever region, any region in Cameroon, then I say I want to select players, the best players. I'm not going to begin to ask and say, now, Bamleke man or now Southwest man. No, I select the player who I know say they play for my heart in front of me. I don't care whether you Bamleke or the Muslim, whatever the case. You don't have to select player based on regional balance. You just have to base on merit. That's just my point of view.
Are you trying to say if the player not get team, get team for more than 8 months or 7 months, you're telling him go find team first before you call it, or you bring it in because say he be prayerful or because you see the person who gather the group or things like that?
Okay, when you come into national team, okay, I feel understand what your true line at the top because I don't know say you don't talk say. Because I'm listening to True Line and excuse me, I say okay based on which way Mark Bristol. Because first of all, we'll go for move a player out there. Five Collins, the agent, now the same agent. For Mark Brice, they get the same agent.
Mm-hmm.
Those
I
are
know.
facts. They have the same agent. But the problem I say, even if you want to call Five Collins, but the excuse where it came, it was just a lamb's dumb excuse. The excuse where Mark Brice came and say, well, he called her because he guy know how to pray. What does that mean? What do you mean that he knows how to pray? That is the excuse where Mark Brice came out.
Like, why didn't you call Yongo Bitolo because he knows how to
you guys are taking this out of context. Max Briggs did not say that he doesn't have to play. You guys are making up stuff.
I don't make up stuff.
Listen, we are here to inform people about the right thing. We are not here because we are being biased about certain things, right? I mean, if we are having this show, let's be truthful to ourselves. Mark Briggs said, because given the time he came to Cameroon, he needed results. He did not know the team and all that. So he needs people that will teach him also the culture. Of course, it's not against the crime. Five Collins and Mark Briggs have the same agent. We see that in football all the time. Go check it out. A lot of these guys who play in the English team and all that, they have the same agents. It's not something that's illegal, right? So Mark Briggs said that he needed Five because Five knows the team, and Five is one of the elders who actually have a good chemistry with most of the people in the team. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
My talk something. I need truly we need deny that fact. But first of all, before Magus one come find over the play for the team for some time, we miss know the picking they did for day. You understand? I don't know the current team. Even know the team we play with them before the Inogo Nations Cup. I think Inogo Nations Cup, maybe go World Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if for that time we don't be, and then now you bring you in the even play. That is the concept we have. Like I said, we don't have a problem with you calling whoever you want to call, but at least make sure that the person he gets on trajectory where picking people can feel like, you know what, I need to work hard. You understand? Because for me, now the biggest problem that will get them for Cameroon right now. Now the problem that we don't always get them that will grow up. You as an Anglophone thinking that I know you play for that national team because it's a Francophone thing. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You as a Cameroonian, you feel like for me to play for national team, I get for know some person. If we can destroy that, somebody like Chindo John Bosco, you perform very well for league, will call you, will put you, if you not deliver, will kick you out, will bring another person will deliver until the results will be consistent. It will put down for PK. We are talking about grassroots football. What do you think will motivate grassroots football? One of the biggest things that will motivate grassroots football after 1990, now Roger Miller.
Mm-hmm.
His performance and the 1990 squad, you understand? It makes so many people feel like, oh, I want my picking player, like Roger Miller. And that was how Eto'o came to life. Because he was inspired by somebody who was that person, Roger Miller. Eto'o came, he did whatever he did. You understand? If after that, una no make a picking understand, if you know if you play like Eto'o, no call for national team, una make them understand and say, no, you will do any kind of thing, in only for get club or whatever, if we call you, then we'll get the crazy player that will get enough for national team. That is just what I'm saying.
Nasako, you get the feeling, say, most of these players are not called out of merit. Is that the feeling that you do have?
Yes.
It is.
Call me, okay.
Yeah,
Wait, finish.
Okay, how many players go to the national team?
The present national team.
Like 24, right? They call them players.
AFCON, how many?
25.
Okay, 25. Let's say 25.
25, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Name me 5 players where you feel say they no merit for the national team.
Okay, my own national team right now, 5 Collins not supposed to be there. The guy, where he was also, they say old or whatever.
The goalkeeper, Omosola, the goalkeeper from.
No, the one where he don't do some kind of fighting name. Basogok is not supposed to be there. Abubakar is not supposed to be there. That goalkeeper,
Simon Mosola.
Yeah, contrary to Ondua, where the performance. Even Onana right now, so national team they no call Onana because of the result for a club. Because guess what? You call players based on their results for their club. We never get goalkeeper away. Sorry, I put myself on main screen. Now you there for main screen. The way you should done again. We never get goalkeeper away. Day after day, he must take goal for club. You understand? day after day, he will make the kind of mistake or whatever. How do you even encourage him? You understand? Do you imagine saying the next call up with day, they don't call Unana. Unana go sit up.
You see,
I don't
we
see
all
the
have
spot
different
Unana
opinions.
goes away. It shows Unana need the train. You see that goal? I think that if which or whatever where they shoot on shot in Nakam, Unana take like 3 or 4 seconds before he wake up. No active goalkeeper will do that. But
That's
we don't
what-
ever talk about Unana. What
You
I'm
see,
just saying,
we all have different opinions. That's how
what I'm just saying is we need a consistent and a very productive path to how they call people for national team. If not by merit, where we all wish maybe not by merit. We all for year, if you hear all my tongue for year, probably anglophone or whatever, but we don't care. In the 1990s, we had about 5 Bayern people playing for the national team.
Yeah.
If it was by regional balance, I'm not sure say five anglophones will be for days. Bayern, you understand? And the reason they get that is they get that. If you be Nyak, if you play for Canon, if you play for Coton, other team then at the top, they'll call you for national team. I feel like now the best team will do. Maybe people say they call him and because who pray. Any person can pray. If now about prayers, may they call you John Chi, may go pray, or any of these prophets. Any person can pray. However, boss, I think we'll overrun. More go for the next topic. We begin for being what's the next topic?
The Ballon d'Or.
No, but you think we should talk about Ballon d'Or or the ancien gloire?
No, we take the ancien gloire. The hype
yeah,
is good
we need to talk
gloire.
about that. You are introduced them.
Yeah. So now we've been seeing around this argument. It happened with Womelen parking his vehicle in front of at the entrance of the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So because he feel like he's entitled to, because he's an ancien legend of the national team, he's entitled to a certain consideration. And now they didn't allow him to get into the stadium with his car. He got mad and parked the car right in front of the gate. So now the question is, or the problematic I want us to talk about now is can the government or can the authority in place give a certain or advantages to those former indomitable lions?
What do you mean advantages? I don't understand.
No. More trash than this way. Ancien gloire now until we don't the rain for Cameroon. Now it don't become something, and we don't see the way some people they use their powers as ancien gloire. For instance, I'm going to for one to help. Now we don't see the way other people they use their power. They want to abuse the power. I don't even know how. By the way, how did this whole ancien gloire thing come about? I don't know if any person the way if you tell we True Lion. How do we get to ancien gloire? That term ancien gloire. If you ask me, if I remember very well, it was coined after Roger Milla received the what did they call it? The that title now waiting. Ambassador itinerant.
Yeah.
So when he went to the presidency,
Roving
ambassador, when he went to the presidency, he was like, hey, it was not just about me. In as much as I was the face, we had this whole bunch of people who contributed. I feel like they need to be compensated also. Now, for the way they coined that word ancien gloire and then they start push them around. But right now, we are confused. What does it take to be an ancien gloire? First of all, you understand? And number two, are we just going to continue shipping things to them and doing all these things to them when, even though as ancien gloire, they are not contributing anymore to the development of the sports? Now the conversation that. So more start with Elvis. More start with this one. By the way, what is your take on ancien gloire?
For me, I just believe they all deserve respect. Whoever we don't play for national team. But even if you deserve respect for me, you still them. You not be entitled to just do some certain things. I don't know how to put them because I don't think people not because they will play for national team will go for involve government to do something for them. I don't know. I don't think it's very fair. But I do believe for all players that don't play for national team. If when Cameroon, let's say Cameroon get match, the next will pay get fee. This will end up free. But if in a first division or whatever MTN, other one, they have to pay. Then we'll come into a case of what 1 million be do. Because first of all, 1 million was wrong. I don't care what you be, regardless of who will be at that position. You know, people will park in the entrance of the stadium, especially when you know, say, ambulance pass through that point. So other than that, I don't think I really know. And I do know that they get they get some foundation. I don't know on a foundation, but well, like this man will run Motomo, Lisa Motomo. Yeah, Lisa Motomo. Yeah, he gets some new one way from because the syndicate when Jeremy Jita be run Forum Peter. I think some of them as well, like they didn't really go along. They get their own issue inside there, like some crazy fight among themselves. On one side, they live a corner, one side, they live on side. Look, I personally do not think say government get involved into all those type of things. This is a mature people. Right? When I get for know way to exactly figure out what is best when it comes to answer for my own personal because I remember when that thing happened with them women for enter stadium, they say they will pay the fee because suppose they say but why player they go obviously now you have to pay. I don't see any reason why they will pay. But even that's in a national team, that's not different case. I believe say all national team margin and so going to people will pay. But when it comes into first division, Elite One, other one, that one a club. That one involved in a first division club, then you have to pay because some of the clubs that's why they make their own money.
Boss, the thing I say, first of all, for that level for clubs, now first of all, how much, even you as an adult, even if they say me you no pay, you go to say no, I want pay the 3,000 because of picking up a chop. Every day. True Lion, what's your take on Ancien Gloire?
I mean, it's all about the culture, right? The culture in Cameroon is totally different. Like when I look at the culture over here, players get paid salaries, get paid on time. So most players, even when they go to games, they take over their tickets. Even when players are playing and their family members, if the club is allocating only 2 free tickets, if you have 6 family members, the other 4 you have to pay for those tickets out of your pocket. But now that's the culture here. However, in Cameroon, we see players getting privileges, right? Of course, some of the privileges are abused. However, when I look at the circumstance in which woman, I looked at the video and all that, we have to be careful what comes out from social media. Okay, some of those videos are amateur videos. We don't even Of course, woman came afterwards and responded, which means that was his car and all that. But did we know? Because Eto'o, in my own opinion, right? Eto'o was speaking in a language that I don't welcome. He was very rude, okay? Regardless of who he was talking to. He didn't even know who he was talking to. Based on the video, Eto'o didn't even know who was it. He said Saseki, you know. So all these things are just there before because we don't have a good culture, or we don't have a good culture of going to the field, because under normal circumstances, right, that's a civic issue, which means that if you park your vehicle somewhere where it doesn't need to be parked, they tow it. No questions asked. You know, you have to respect the law. There are rules and regulations in the society. But because in our own society, we don't follow rules and regulations, that's why these things actually happen. And who actually is in charge of the stadium? You're supposed to. Eto'o is not the one who's supposed to come and tell these employees how they should run, how they should do their job. They are supposed to do their job regardless of the fact if Eto'o is there or Eto'o is not there. So these things, I mean, actually, they do keep on happening in Cameroon because no one knows left from right. Okay, so Ancien Gloire, of course, we have to give them their place, because that's how the young kids, when they see how privileged those guys are, that's how the young kids will continue gaining interest and want to play the game, so that tomorrow they also shall be respected. But there is a limit for everything. We cannot keep taking advantage of taxpayers' money, you know.
I like what you talk. If we continue to give them that privilege, if we're going to show them that love and respect, then it will inspire the younger kids, which is the same thing we're saying. If you give these younger kids the mentality, the mindset that, hey, now meritocracy, if you play very well, we'll call you for national team. Now, so it will transform the country. Sprido, I want to ask you. I know ask you the same question of if Ancien Gloire be necessary or not. 2 people already established it be necessary. But the question I want to ask you now, what do you think should be the limit? Because that's another problem we have in Cameroon. We just offer things openly, we not define them. So you be answering gloire. It means say if you going for any office, even for ministry of swimming and dancing, you go dictate rules every day because you answering gloire because you played for Cameroon and whatever. Do you think there should be limits to whatever the answering gloire can do or have access to, or more give them that's may they go ahead, may they do anything? Freedom.
Okay, Toridey, thank you. To me, personally, and Segula are supposed to be recognized first in the country, no matter what. Yes, they should have some sort of what we call special status, but to every decoration,
Don't be Anglophones.
to every flower given, there must be a limit, as you're saying. Let me just come back to what my brother True Lion said concerning Sibo Melen. Samuel Eto'o is a president of FECAFOOT first. Samuel Eto'o was in his right position to act the way he acted. If Melen be then a European, if he packed the motor for that place. Now the first question that. If Melen be then a European for he pack motor, but since he be answering gloire, he get right for pack any place. The competition be to go on being an MTN Elite 1. And the sovereign guarantor for that competition is Samuel Eto'o fils. So he get all rights for act the way he be act, whether or like or not. If you read Cameroon Constitution, he therefore declares the President of the Republic is a guarantor and of Cameroon and protects its integrity. Similar, Eto'o na president for FECAFOOT. If anything be happen for that fee, then they want move out here, then a motor block. They're not go blame. They're not go blame Naomi say be pack motor for them.
So
They go come back and watch
it
it.
But I mean,
To know for organize.
may finish.
no, but may not
Yes.
misquote me. What did I say? He's misquoting
Say
me. Don't
it
allow
to
him
know.
to misquote me.
No, you said the tone in which Eto'o spoke to you was wrong. To me, is right. That's
The
what I'm
language
trying
you
to say.
I talked about the language.
Yes,
Even the
then
language for me was right.
what was wrong with the language?
I said the
You said
language.
it. Are you talking about?
Listen,
Are you talking about the language? Yes. If you have to talk about rude,
don't misquote
no. If you have to wait, if you have to talk about rude or you're talking about tone, I will still say Eto'o was right. I still say
that's my
Eto'o
opinion.
was right.
That's
Yes,
my
that's
opinion.
what I'm saying. I've not refused that's my opinion, True
No,
Lion.
you're
That's
saying-
what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give my own facts. I'm not refusing as your opinion. I'm not against it.
May finish.
Yes. Yes, I'm not against it. That's what I'm saying. Whether Eto'o spoke rudely or what, Eto'o was right as the FA president because the competitioner was going in there. He is the sole guarantor of that competition. If anything happens, it will be say Eto'o no have organized championship. It be very clean and clear. Coming back to your question to read it concerning the limit, yes, all Ansegua them, they should be given respect, but there must be a limit. Because we Ansegua, if he enter for year, if he do the civil minister, the way they go, where they move them for chair, they come, then they not get the same powers where they be get at the BB ministers.
Very
It be very clean and clear. They not get the same powers that the BB ministers. So for me, self-respect na the first thing. As a football player, Omelen Kamai play for Canon no. So you know I the worker for Cameroon. So if you play if you can pack your motor for intra for stadium, then the next day you the woke up the justify. There was no need even writing that. Wait till you pass it for move the motor, put them for different side. There's no need that justification for me that it will be talk herself for me, not make sense. As a football player,
Yeah.
yes,
Go
as a
ahead.
football player.
Go ahead, pal.
Yes, as a football player. So for me, Palavada and Sengra, that's all I have to say.
And for me, what actually made me feel like, okay, what is happening? Not Wome. Wome was there when Mark Vivian Fouet fell and died. And at the end of the day, we hear say, oh, if from the time he fall, they be stop the game, they be rushing into an ambulance and rush him to the hospital, he will probably survive. You understand? And that is what pisses me off about the whole situation. Bro, You don't play international football. You don't stay for outside. You know how these things that work. And one of the things where we all play today as Cameroonians, and I say that mentality, especially those who they don't stay for outside, they carry that mentality back home. Because now the mentality that will make we grow. And then you woman, you feel like, and then even explain it, say, oh, Roger Miller can they leave him a pass. Bro, you're not Roger Miller. No, now you go dance for corner flag for 1990. No, now
Roger Miller is a leading ambassador. Roger Miller is a leading ambassador.
Bro, so my position for this whole thing is there should be very strict. I feel like it even has to be documented. If you get to be ancien gloire, if you get to carry that crown of an ancien gloire, there should be some responsibility that comes with it. Yeah. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, for this topic, my own point is like, yeah, we should recognize them. We should give them their place, but within a certain frame, within a certain structure. We cannot just give them green card for whatsoever they want to do. So, like I say, whenever they say to whom much is given, much is asked.
Yeah.
So now, if you want to get that kind of recognition, be self-responsible. Set yourself some boundaries. Set yourself as an example for where. So now you are being a former glory where kids are looking after you. Like you guys pointed out earlier that Samuel Eto'o came looking after Roger Miller. So now imagine a young kid playing a left defense and looking after Wome. So now you've seen this habit of Wome because he's an ancien gloire. Just get mad because they told him you can get into a field with your vehicle. Even though you are an ancien gloire, you got mad and you park your vehicle over there. So now that kid growing up is like, okay, I want to get to this position so that whenever they tell me no, I piece myself up and I did whatsoever I want. No, that's not how we want it. We want them to be recognized. We want everybody to be recognized because they are the one who create vocation, who create dreams into our young people, our young footballers. So they look after them to build their own career, to draw their own motivation. But they should come. That position should come with a lot of responsibilities. That is my take point on this.
Me too. I actually feel like that position should come with a lot of not only responsibilities as you be ancien gloire, go ahead and figure it out. No, we should have a text or something. I don't know. That should come from the ministry, not from Fika Food. Because now the ministry create that term ancien gloire or whatever. Now government create them, now presidency create them. So what they can do is actually come up with something that dictates or that defines who an ancien gloire is. You cannot be an ancien gloire. You're not contributing anything to today's competition, to today's talent, and then you continue to answer ancien gloire. I don't feel so. I feel like if you want to answer ancien gloire, fine. You did whatever you did. If we will put you on a salary, we will put you on certain benefits, you have to continue contributing to the development of football in that country. You know, if you don't just go play for 1990 and then you go shit up with the Coco Farm for Banga Bakundu, and they expect you will give you, and then any day when you choose you just go carry for town and then they'll give you everything you need. No. Ancien gloire na tight way come after your achievements and how will be play. So I feel like even after that achievement, you get forget some small responsibility, very small, maybe plenty, contribute to the football. Once see you from time to time, you post on your social media or whatever, you don't gather picking for your village. You understand? How many of you now don't see women don't gather picking for a village? It tell them how it work for Europe. Maybe the Duam will never see videos and they deny. But those
president of Canon. He was president of Canon Sportif.
I don't deny. It was just an example.
No, the question what you woman don't do.
No. I'm not questioning woman. It was just an example. Or you want to give an example where you go hold our water?
No, bro. I just tell you, so if you misspoke, I just try to correct you.
For that one, and trust me, woman did something that I was so happy when he finished his international career. He came back to Cameroon and he played. We see Makundem, we see Emana Dema, all of these guys, Alexander Song. I wish they can go back and play even for 1-2 seasons. Play for young sport, play for whatever. That's the reason why when I heard that Five Collins was wanting to sign for
Victoria,
for Opopo, I was so happy. Yeah. Because guess what? He will get that time with them. One of the greatest we have of my football career, I don't get any wonderful career like Malik or like all these other guys. But one of the things the way it happened, I see, when I got opportunity for play with Django. Django transformed my mindset. He tell me say Tori, he said Sako, at that time they come, they come and Nasako. He said Nasako. I say yes. He said, you know why any day for the world, even though I don't owe pass you, they'll put me for feed, they'll put you for outside. I say no. He said, because you think so for one of a tap him, chase him, make order on a Mademoiselle team them, make order on a Ronaldinho team them. He said, name me a football that. He said, you don't see me, I know for me that thing. He said, no, I said no. He said, I just take the ball for you, I pass I will play, I go for pass him. I take the ball for you, I pass I will play, I go for pass him. That was what actually transformed me. Imagine, say, all these persons, the way they want that title for Ancien Gloire, they get a chance for go meet all the picking them, gather them, talk to them. This is how it's supposed to be. Time go be where it go difficult. So you get to be patient and all of that stuff.
Nasako, can I say something?
Go ahead, boss.
Okay, first of all, the title Ancien Gloire, right? It comes because of what they have done in their past and all that. And sometimes anybody, I mean, if you have played football at any level, you got to be respected. However, I am one of those that say that, okay, what about the teachers? I mean, there are other professions, right, that are doing great things to Cameroon. So Ancien Gloire, it should not be something, as one of you guys said, right? It should not be something that everybody should be given a green light to do whatever they want to do, okay? Secondly, I stress on this stuff. What Wome did was public disobedience. And if we have serious institutions, right, his car would have been towed. In the 80s, when we used to live in Douala, if you park your car anywhere in Marché Central, anytime, they will tow it. Okay? Now, that level has gone down to almost zero because the stadiums, that's owned by the state, right? That's state property. So if you're parking in front of where they should tow the car. That's what I said. It should not be a matter of Ancien Gloire. That's not a matter of Ancien Gloire because what are the privileges? The privileges is not that you should park your car in fire lanes. The car should be towed. So I don't support Wome Lane for what he did. That's public disobedience. However, it's different from privileges that you get as a former footballer.
All right, that's
before you go, Christian. My brother, what's the call? Mokanya say, "Mama know how to talk like true lion or innocent." Bro, they people they know how control their temper. Me, I don't know how control my temper. It didn't affect them or watch Toridey. I don't know how to control my temper. When I talk about, honestly, when I talk about things that I'm passionate, that is how aggressive I get. Anyone will know me, all the way to tell you, say, Nasako a very quiet person. Yeah. I don't talk. If you meet on me for normal day, you hate me. You understand? But when I start talking about things that I'm passionate about, things that I have concern for, things that I feel like 1 + 1 are 2. Why do people they tell me 1 + 1 are 5? That is how, I don't know. For me, maybe not frustration, but I'll learn though. I'll learn for talk the way you want my talk. I think say none of time for we for open phone lines. None of time for we for open phone lines. So those who they did online, if you contribute for 1 or 2. We don't talk about 2 main topics, right? Mm-hmm. We'll get to other topics. We'll just trash them. And while we trash that topic, there any specific call contribute on the 2 topics we don't talk about before now. So for continue, who stop eating so much now? We won't talk about Nana.
No, leave Nana out of that. But we are talking about the Cameroonian Ballon d'Or. We have
Ballon d'Or.
We have a very good winner on the Ballon d'Or. Yeah. We had that for me.
Chindo
Chindo.
Most start the way I beg. Most I want really hear with Chula and go get and we'll talk about that. What was your take on the Ballon d'Or generally?
To be honest, I've never watched that guy play. But I've heard Malik and you, example, Malik and Nasako. You guys have been talking about Chinjo, Jean Bosco and all that.
Generally, did you watch the Ballon d'Or, the event?
I saw pictures and I did not watch the event. I saw their colorful African attires that they wear. They actually wore. What do you mean by saying
True They talking like true no. He said no watch I one at the last.
The what am I like?
Yeah,
The thing is, True over like football for tell me for yes, if she don't watch Ballon d'Or, when if they for Facebook, if they for
let me ask you a question. Do you know something, Nasako? Do you know something about me? Even the Ballon d'Or, Ballon d'Or. I need to watch her.
No, but our
Those
interest for development for football for Cameroon should prompt you to want to watch.
No,
At least.
I like the action. I watch the events, the football itself. I watch. Cameroon, if you play one, no watch. I must watch. But when it comes to these events, Ballon d'Or and all that, it's not my thing.
Especially when I told you Duam, you know what watch are you? Spido. Spido, what do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think about the Ballon d'Or?
Honestly, Cameroon football lovers really need for be happy say to na present for Fika Foot because that Ballon d'Or. I'm not sure would ever see something. So since the invasion of football in Cameroon and everything, that Ballon d'Or was top notch. You don't ever see Ballon d'Or where they award you prize with money for corner. They give award money for corner. Toridey. Now they ever see that kind of Ballon d'Or where they give award money for corner. Where sponsors them, they talk. Say they don't give money, me they give this thing them. But now the very people they struggle for make a mini sponsors, middle sponsors, they forget for no the sponsors they be satisfied with work where they do them. Now whether they still put money inside the federation. Chino Bosco, he deserve Ballon d'Or because they give the Ballon d'Or now to your performance of last season, not this season.
Yeah, not this season.
Yeah, last season, Chino Bosco deserve him. He played extremely well for you, sir. That's the truth. He deserve him. That money server they give, he deserve him. All team, he deserve him. To me, the scenario, everything was good. The representative of the First Lady, former Minister of Sport, at least he should say true, it was really a sporting event. Then the sponsors for Fukaput, Guinness did it, especially the sponsors, they sponsor Guinness League, that woman that league. You know, say they give 12 new iPad they know. They give for each team. Yes, for Guinness Super League. That has never been seen in a Cameroonian football, except somebody is going to lie me here. Yes, for sure say sponsors they be happy to Africa for the Duam. MTN be dede, I think. Yes, MTN be dede. That woman, yes, he be talk. He be dede. Then XBet be dede. Yes, XBet be dede. Yes, that's what they call a football ceremony. The sponsors were there. They were happy. The representative of the head of state and his wife were there. The minister of sport were there, and some few government ministers were there. Influencers were there. Sport journalists were there. Yes, because Annette for Vision Card, Ibididi. Yes, they cover the event. RSI, that new TV this TV, the broadcast edit one.
Yeah,
MSI. Yes, MSI. Yeah, they did it. Now they cover the event from the beginning to the end. Artisan.
So, let me see how we cover.
No, MSI be the cover on behalf of the federation. CRTV to be there. Because MSI, they work in collaboration with the federation. Because now they broadcast Elite One matches.
Okay.
Yes, now they broadcast Elite One matches. Then another thing where it be caught my attention, I'll be very happy. Now the artists they perform, they still give room again to our local artists. Renew be perform. Yes, which is very good. That's the 80-20 where my big brother open to never preach him. Yes. 80-20. So I'll be very, very happy. So honestly, the event was good. Yes, the event was good. That's all I have to say. Yes. And the people that deserve the Ballon d'Or, Chindo deserve the Ballon d'Or. Yes.
Yeah, you talk about Chindo deserve the Ballon d'Or. No worry, we'll bring someone for you. We'll give you analysis, and then you start asking yourself whether to that Ballon d'Or was political or not. Now I came out and I want him to, and maybe why me we win. Why me Nathan Douala win? But Chindo winning, I think, was more logical than my Nathan Douala choice. You understand? But you know, people that we will post, people who can clarify. We say, hey, I feel like the post be I don't know, it be misleading. Well, some people give me statistics. I should also say, even Nathan Douala no deserve them.
Mhm.
However, we'll talk about that one for another segment. So, Elvis,
Yeah.
what is your take on the Ballon d'Or, the ceremony first of all?
Well, I don't want to add to which way that my other guy just come out because every way talk are true. But I ever get my own issue where concern those type of ceremony where
Yeah.
I don't always be picking up. And I don't know, this is not even about Africa. Even Canada, they don't always do the same thing. This is not just about the figure food, it's more about the cultural, the way I think journalism, everything, all the production. I feel like say they put more attention to the personality and the government people than the main people.
Wow.
That's even Canada.
You're right.
Canada, they do the same
Yes.
thing. Because you know what I say, they will call Ballon d'Or. Or what, the guy who win that one, what do you name him? John?
Chindo.
Huh?
Chindo John Bosco.
He will come for which chair they come out, all the way at the back end. We can't take the price. It don't make no
That's a good
sense.
point.
It don't make no sense. It's the same thing I've been saying for many, many years, even Canada. When you have this type of event, you have to pick at least, I think Gina said, personality, other ministers, yes, you have to respect them. They give them their own section. At least those players, they need to have a section of VIP for them. You know what tell me say the event for them, then they sit all the way at the back of the event. When they call some place, they come all the way from behind. You never see that for Ballon d'Or, you don't tell you. No. They give the first 5 seats. They sit for front. For Ballon d'Or, who know that even when you see even for years for America, when you see this music and my Grammy, most of these people, they've been nominated. They should around in the front VIP.
Wow. That makes sense.
Yeah, the event is quite good, but I just think we need to improve in that. You have to give more visibility to these players. That's just my point. Even when they were coming in the red, I think at the beginning of the show, these guys they come, they didn't even focus on those players. They didn't enter. They focus on more of the minister of transport here, minister. They focus on this journalists. They focus on more of the personality, them influence them than even the players. The way they enter, it's like so if you ask many people when they watch the event, they will even say most of that. If you even ask them tomorrow, they don't even say they don't even know that player anymore. Because we don't pay too much visibility for the players. We'll focus more on this influencer and personality, the minister. Look, I have a lot of respect for all these people, whatever the case. But me, I need to watch the event. I can begin to work and watch my minister. They focus on them too much. Than even the players, the way they shouldn't away for front of the car, say, bang the touch all the way at the back. You see some person want to take the prize, you come on right from behind.
Oshaba. We call us Oshaba.
Then, like, come on, that's like Canada too. Now the same thing, the way they do all these missions, the 1 year the recording is counted. Then the people they should have front, and now all these ministers and delegated, and then they take front seat. They push all the no.
Wait, Toridey, wait. Leslie, my brother, deep pardon. You don't expect same minister feeling Bagabo, personal representative of the first lady, the Oka should offer back. You know they expect say
No.
Yes.
You go. Elvis, ma finish. I beg. Elvis don't make a very, very important point. We cannot start an event. We cannot put together an event for certain actors, and then the actors they come now from back. It is very, very important. Mr. Minister, Mr. President of FICAFOOT, Mr. All of these guys, guess what? You guys are important. And you guys are going to be there years after years or month after month. But these guys, these actors, these people who have invested so much time, they're gonna just leave one opportunity. Some people don't know be there next year. Chino obviously be there next year, or any other person be but no, all man will be there next year. So when that opportunity comes, we will not organize event like this because of these actors and actresses. Guess what? when I put them for front line, I just wait them about every talk and I need to pay attention. But now that I know, I feel like that is very, very important. Next year, for Ballon d'Or Award or Canada or whatever, the nominee should be sitting at the front. We want to see them all the time. We want to see their reactions. Let me see every time they show minister, they show the man, they show. No, we don't care about those people. Yeah.
Toridey go be very difficult for them to sit at the front. Do you know how many?
Let me
Do you know how many sponsors?
No, may I tell you something? May I tell you something?
When I give 1 second, when I give 1 second, may Innocent talk with you think about that situation.
I want to just talk on one thing for 1 minute, for 1 second.
Go ahead, Baba.
In that hall, there's like 5 rows. If he decides he want to give other delegates the first 3 rows for VIP, that's fine. Why not give the last 2, the other last 2 benches, the VIP? You know, we take all the 5 rows, print all the delegate them all for fun, then all the players they see all the way at the back. It makes no sense. We have 5 bench, 5 rows. The first 3, if you give all the invitees them, the first 3 rows, that minister when he represent, but if you see she don't play it day, but at least the 4th and the 5th, give the VIP then the first 5 bench front. And then I say you go put them all the way at the front, all the whole bench is over front. No, there's a row there where they can sit there.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Innocent.
All right. You know, thank you guys. Thank you, Elvis, for your point.
Innocent,
Yeah,
I beg 1 minute. Toridey, I be tell say I get emergency. I no go fit finish the program. I beg, I go leave for now.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you,
Okay.
Speedo, for showing
All
up.
right.
Thank you very much.
All right, no problem. Yeah, we'll talk about background. Okay. Confirm. All right.
So, you see, this is why this kind of panel is important for us. When you can't see everything and every angle. Somebody might come and just give his point of view, which is something that nobody look at. And then guess what? These people from the federation, this organizer, they might find out this video one day and say, hey, maybe we were doing something wrong, and they fix it up. So Elvis, that was a very good point you brought in. And my point on this Ballon d'Or is going to be from the organizational, from the even from the the winner and everything. So if you look at it, even on the political framework, everybody was represented. The Minister of Sport, we know the relationship between the federation and the ministry is not really good, but you saw the minister was present. You saw the representative of the First Lady. You saw the various ministers, I mean, various member of government. So, which politically was a very good play. You saw the flowers the president of the federation threw to the Minister of Sport, always acknowledging that we might see things in a different standpoint, but at the end of the day, those divergences make us better. You understand? So, which is something really good. That was the kind of images I really appreciated on this Ballon d'Or. Now, you see the organization, the way it was well orchestrated with the sponsor present. You had Guinness that was present. You have MTN that was present. You have one XBase that was present. And like Speedo pointed out, this is the first time you're seeing a receiver of a Ballon d'Or getting a money prize. You see that? So it was, for me, something that it needs to be encouraged. Maybe the next edition is going to be better. Last year was not as well organized like this year. So every year they are learning, they are improving. But the goal is to going towards excellence. So now the winner, like my brother Nasako said, he wanted Nathan Douala to win it because he went through a lot last season. So just to give him that hype, like continue, keep doing the work you've been doing. But to be honest, John Bosco Chindo deserved the Ballon d'Or. If you've seen a match of, he was basically carrying Young Sport Academy on his shoulder, by his own, playing, scoring, doing everything that needed to be done. So for me, he is well deserved. Now some people with, excuse me the word, maybe with twisted mind, we say that no, it's because of a regional balance again that they gave to an Anglophone. Please, we should stop all this and appreciate that guy. He deserved his Ballon d'Or. He worked for it. That's why he was called up to the national team. He
And,
deserved it. He worked a lot for
but
that.
guess what? After they call you for the national team, they never call you again. Although it don't be performant.
He's
Yeah, it don't be performant. And this is my point, right? That's why I keep saying when you call him the first time, you don't even use him, and then you don't call him, it starts to make it look like no meritocracy.
Yeah.
You call it because you want favor
But
you. You call it because you want give something. You understand?
yeah.
That is how it starts to make you look like. But if you don't call it the first time and this guy continues to be performant, you get to continue calling, and not only call it, but play. So every other youth in the country will realize that, hey, if I play like John Bosco, if I'm disciplined like John Bosco, if I have good character like John Bosco, they'll
They
call me for
plug
the
me up.
national team,
Yep.
and I will represent my
The
country.
Exactly.
You understand?
That's what we've been talking about.
That's what we've been talking about. And all these Ballon d'Or thing, even me, I feel like it deserves them.
Mhm.
Now, there are people who say there's this guy in Vondo of Colombe
Yeah.
who deserve it better, or there's Richmond who had more goals or assists as more than John Bosco and things like that. I need to deny. But at the end of the day, remember, we have people who are supposed to vote.
Yeah.
It is not like it's straight out,
Yeah.
okay, if the person get this and this and this, and that's it. There's a reason why they say the public should vote, and we have delegates who also vote. We saw what happened with the Ballon d'Or, the main Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
where everyone thought this person was supposed to be the winner,
Mhm.
but then this other group of persons were the winner.
Yeah.
What I'm just trying to say is, until we establish a specific route to how things are supposed to happen and how things are supposed, we will continue to get this chaos.
Yeah.
Maybe the people in place, they like the chaos. It works for them. Until we talk, say, you know what, for win Ballon d'Or, you can forget 1,000 votes. All man will know say, okay, now about 1,000 votes. Let me say this year they say 1,000 votes. The other year they say no, now by merit. The other year they say no, now by tribe and things like that.
Yeah.
So, true lie and long go. I wish you'd be there for here for arguing me. Evans, what is your tip? By the way, Evans, before you go, any person who is watching, the phone lines are open. Anybody wants to call, you can call us on WhatsApp, or you can call me directly to make your 2 or 5 minutes contribution. It will be very, very important. I really wish like at least 5 people there, they watch this live now. Now my phone number that they just call me directly, and we will connect you, and then you make your contribution about all the topics or any of the topics that we choose to address them right now before we end. Guys, go ahead.
The topic don't finish.
Let me see the
I think
topic.
some one day, some topic that will be very interesting about want to talk about this.
Go ahead.
This player from England, we talk about African Nation Cup. We say, when I will talk about the topic or not.
I think so. We'll not get time, bro.
Way blast African Nation Cup. Where
yeah, more talk about that one midweek. More talk about that topic midweek.
Oh, okay. That was an interesting topic.
I think we'll probably take a whole show for talk about that one, because even me, I get a whole lot of things I want to say about that particular guy. You know, can get right for.
Well, I personally agree with him.
It's good. The shock of ideas. Some solution will come out.
I personally agree with him because I did watch the video. I watched his comment, and it was not based on. It was based on the fact of the Ballon d'Or. People just misinterpret what he was saying. What he was trying to make you understand and say. Because
but Elvis, you cannot. I mean, downgrade a competition by trying to making your point. You cannot.
No. Let me explain. They were talking about Mohamed Salah for winning the Ballon d'Or. Then he said maybe it's because in Egypt and the fact that he's playing African Nation Cup, which is not a major tournament. That's why he cannot be first.
That's the point.
Look,
we'll get some person for line. They make a contribution about. When I give you 1 second,
Elvis, it's okay. We'll have a show for that.
Yeah, I think so. We'll get some person for line. May make a contribution. The person will be call back. Call back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, may the person be call me, call back, make a contribution. I beg.
You know, this is something. Is it calling back?
Yes.
Okay, we get him.
Hello. 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 Okay. Now give me 1 second. I'll make sure this thing be connected.
So we know fit. I mean, and this is the this has been the fight of the African
Hello?
football.
He's not as the problem is that when I focus on him, we African we are the problem. Now we cause the issue. Let's be honest. Now we cause the same problem because if you look and for major put and basic. Now who win African best player of the year?
Ademola Lookman.
Ademola when I come out the best African player for African Nation Cup. No.
No.
The guy will come out best African player for Nation Cup. He never even there among the first three.
Okay, Baba Mo, take the mic on and then we'll continue. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, Baba, you get me?
Yeah, I get you. I get you now. 5-on-5.
Yeah, you want to contribute for the show?
Yes, I'm going to contribute to the show, bro.
For which topic, Baba?
Maybe I just touched two topics there. The first topic on player file calling and player agent.
Yes.
Yes. First, I just touched two topics there. The first topic on player file calling and player agent.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. I've just one I'd say issue for player agent controlling a national team for Cameroon. That one for Cameroon that na very old thing. Even though
Okay.
not be only with this five calling situation. We don't get situation the powerful Maxim Nana in those days where he won if you get 6 players as a national team or even president for normalization committee, Joe Doneapi, Pikin, we been a football agent. We used to debate Pikin them. If we get players, the international team winner, then they be control them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those practices, the very old practices, they don't happen for national team where they don't hamper the function of a national team.
Mm.
But as concerns fine policy own, we share the same agent with coach. Yes, call is not the get team or whatsoever. Yes, so say call is they call Collins because if he's a before play. Well, coach D had he argument say Collins Collins na a model to the team, and with Collins they help for bring the team together or bond the team together. That notwithstanding, we would like to see more. We would not like to see situation regularly where they call up players the way they not be active because now already in one space that way they take for a player we call a local player we make it occupy that space. And I jump for the other topic on the Ballon d'Or topic. I think Ballon d'Or will give for we'll be honest, we appreciate Fekafu for the work they don't do all these past 3 years. I think it's a very beautiful job to valorize our talents. And I'll be very happy for that. The issue is somebody pick on valorizing players, players and they for front seat. Yes, but again, I wanted to say football for Cameroon be as highly political than any sporting.
Very true.
That's true.
Yes, it's a very political activity where when he reaches on stage, now politician they take that. I know the state they do it correct, but Fekafu not get choice. At that level, Fekafu not get choice. So in as much as we want to see our footballers them for front, the fact that Fekafu already organize that event. It already show how much concern they get for valorize our footballers. Now maybe they fit take into consideration, say next time, maybe the sitting position of that footballers, they will try for take a role where they even come closer in front where our footballers not need for come up. But say they already get politicians and at the back seat, then you want to see Cup of Cameroon, president or prime minister. He go should not arrive for back, no be me, he go geek up. That one will be very difficult for our political system better.
And bro, you're right. You're so right. It explains why they call Samuel Eto'o hand trophy for Ballon d'Or.
Mhm.
He get from Baragaboa.
Yeah,
Baragaboa get for call minister.
for sport. So
Minister because a person we life will show off no. He like a person we life will be for the front. He can't no call another man. But if we bring another humble person, he will continue the course with the list. Baba, thank you very much for your contribution. Karo Malik.
Okay, bro.
I see you shift paper, you shift pen.
Malik did take notes. He go talk plenty.
He did like you want to talk, Malik.
Put your mic on. We need to hear you fine, Malik.
Okay, Malik, go on.
I don't really get plenty things to talk because I don't follow the program from start. And when I don't talk everything, all the participants, they're already touched all things already, you know. Apart from True Lion, we will always be True Lion because I like True Lion because it always be on the opposite side and it will really make the program be more interesting. So big up to True Lion. I don't see maybe you listen or you don't drop for a reason, but thank you so much, True Lion. You inspire our community plenty. Ballon d'Or was great. Five Collins topic and the Ancien Gloire thing. Everybody who participate actually made a lot of sense, you know. And then big up to Toridey for this program. For me, for the Ballon d'Or, it was amazing. Probably the best Ballon d'Or ever happened for Cameroonian soul. And big up to Samuel Eto'o organizing committee. I never seen him before. I stayed glued to the TV from start to finish, back to back from the people that they host the event, the two amazing MC, the woman at the I don't know how they call that. It's Bojiko. I don't know his name. Leonard Chatelain. It was amazing. You know, everything was on point. And my highlight for this Ballon d'Or was the goalkeeper for Colombia, the Giant Lobo, the Northwestern guy. I think his name is Juso. Man, this guy actually got me on my knees with his speech. Like he actually explained how we come out and how we day to day from a nowhere we no man believe he leave Bamenda, go find a future elsewhere. And that's part of our community building also where you should not be comfortable for your comfort zone. And then the guy come for there, he spoke in French. Like that was for sure so we get for come together, language be barrier. You know me say because you be picking a bowling for Bamenda, you talk a pidgin. You know me say that language is how your location get for deprive you from achieving your goals. You leave Bamenda, come all the way for like far away for go be best goalkeeper, pride for community, pride for province. Pride, this guy actually. So
I mean, the part that really touched me on his speech was when he talked about his mother. I mean, you know the pride of a man is when the mother eats the fruit of your work. Like your mom can be, hey, I am getting this advantage in society because of my son. Mine is so empowering.
That was the highlight.
So that was the part that I was when I listened to his speech, I was like, man, imagine that mama not paying transportation because no, this is the mother on for.
Yeah, you know,
that's it.
I saw myself in that.
And just little things like that, the mother would feel very happy that nobody knows me, but because of my son, they are doing me well. Man, this is something I was so really happy to hear. And those stories are so inspiring, man. So I really appreciate this edition of Ballon d'Or. It was so emotional. Even John Bosco, you see where John Bosco is coming from and where he's standing right now. People are not talking. People are talking, but they are not seeing the kind of exposure where John Bosco don't get for that Ballon d'Or. If he have a very good structure around him, I'm sure that he's gonna go out.
These are the stories that we these are the stories that we have to be talking about, you know, because and every winner yesterday had a story. Every winner had a story about how life be difficult, how football was the path where you don't carry them from point A to point B. Those are the things we'll be talking about more, and those are the things I pay attention for that Ballon d'Or. And I was a little bit disappointed. This is my opinion. I was a little bit disappointed with Chindo's speech. I feel like Chindo has been there. He don't play for all categories for national team. He actually understands Cameroon football better than most of the young players that they see come up like Nathan. And I be expect Chindo because I know say Chindo be no say be winner before he come for. There was no surprise.
Yeah, they be no.
They don't come in because the way he even dressed,
he impressed.
He came to just take a trophy. I was expecting Jean Bosco to come with a well-written speech for talk about involve a little bit of how the socio-political condition in the Northwest and Southwest, pass a good message, you know, a PR team begin for like write something meaningful, you know, they struggle. Imagine you go play ball for a championship is playing in Bamenda, and there's gone short. They will capitalize on, put down on paper, and beg Samuel to beg the Minister of Sport, beg Philip Mbagaboa. For say me they come together and make sure say we get peace, and only two peace if we get the next Samuel to the next Chindo Jambo School, the next Nathan Douala. If this kids Bamenda in Southwest, how will we get our next champion? I be expect something more from Chindo with his speech. I feel like his speech be over. It be just be very, very below.
Emotional.
Yeah. But me, I wanted Nathan Douala to win because of everything we happened for that boy last year. He come back. He was the first doing the playoff. Who doesn't know Nathan Douala in Cameroon? Who doesn't know Nathan Douala in Cameroon? He did not even play. Even if he scored a 4 goal, 10 assists, or 6 goal, 4 assists, his contribution for the image of Cameroon football last year was simply amazing. And like I don't know the word if he quantified the Twitter picking bring up for MTN Elite One last year. Even just going to the Lions, the ambience of being like a young player. He's friends with everybody. He's a showman. For Victoria United, he's the captain. Who doesn't talk about Nathan Douala? During the playoff last year, the last ball they were playing against Stade now something for qualify for be champion. Penalty come out, the last penalty. If they draw that man, I think Stade the Nabi Sport be champion. Nathan step up with all that pressure. See it right. If they draw that match, Stade will now be champion or something. Nathan step up. Look at the goalkeeper. Put that ball for net. I think it was 2-1 or 1-0, and Victoria United was champion. With the impact for Cameroon football last year, and how you struggle with that H Palava, go there for FIFA, the whole world media, and then come back and be the player will be. I mean, for somehow he merited that Ballon d'Or. But again, when you look at Chindo, a video, everything we go to with Yosa, it was a one-man army for Yosa.
Yep.
He's not just a goal scorer. He need a great assist. He's a ball player. Chindo know how to play ball. Ball on feet, he will do amazing things. So that was a bit about the Ballon d'Or. And then my last point about the Ballon d'Or was Samuel Eto'o. Quel président. Quel homme. Quel artiste.
The French you talk now, they didn't cover the French.
Vraiment, ça m'a choqué, ça m'a étonné. Quand il voit Samuel Eto'o, vraiment, j'étais content. The guy gets on the stage and he says, I know me and the minister, we have not been looking at things from the same angle.
Yeah.
But that makes it beautiful because we are working towards the same project, the same direction. And I want to say big up to the minister sitting here in the audience. Bro, Samuel Eto'o is something else. This guy is going somewhere. We are not saying that. We're just talking about Feka food, not just the start for Samuel Eto'o journey. Play that boy the go. He never even starts. He's so intelligent. He's so smart. And I see some folks coming online and saying that Samuel Eto'o is an illiterate. But I call you crazy, man. So didn't worry you.
Malik,
you know, if True Lion was here, you guys would have been.
You guys would have they call Samuel to make a hand trophy. Samuel to come for day, can't talk say. Now, Pikiwe washing hand find the trouble with people in before the case. You want call Papa Filimbaga, mon parent, let me say, they wanted to come for it more, it touch you for your heart. Let me say, nothing about in note with do get respect. It give respect, but we good deserve respect. Come say, I'm not fit for the capacity where Papa Filimbaga boy for more. Papa can't give. Filimbaga come for update. Say, you give for do things in the right way also. Call minister and he pray for peace. To give a hand for peace yesterday for that Ballon d'Or. He gave me a hand out say, I want peace, I want to work. I want a free environment if you work for peace. I don't make my mistake. You don't make a mistake, but now moving forward, let's work together. So now my line is there for that Ballon d'Or.
No, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
I'm going to give a hand for peace. Say, Papa, we don't go through left and right, and it's killing our football. I want more work together moving forward. I didn't come in bad intention, and you didn't come in bad intention, but because of small ego and stuff on my side and your side, let's put it behind and let's work to build Cameroon football. On travaille pour la grandeur de notre football.
Malik, you two don't enter that politics.
No, I don't be politics.
However, the truth is, Eto'o, that was the first thing I got from that whole event. Eto'o actually saying, hey, I just want to work. I just want the best. If now you right, I will go with your policies and whatever, and we will get to where we want to get to. If now me right, leave a mouth, do it we have to do, forget the football. And Eto'o feels on show we again and again, even with the organization of the event, say either ready for do something. No be because he go even benefit na you, but because it go benefit na you the first person. He has always been a winner. He always wants to win. No reason, not the way Etofis go and go or fake a foot, do things the way go destroy him. No reason. When I leave him do it, if he make a mistake, if he fail, then we'll tell say Etofis, you be pass for year, you pass for year, you pass for year, you fail. You pass fine, but for years so you be fail. Another thing also when I don't bring it up, I feel like I should contribute on is the whole speech thing, especially from the winners, which is what Etofis has emphasized from time to time, which is what even me what she don't forget to emphasize from time to time. My brother and for Cam, he say nowadays when the mommy they go for farm, or kind people they carry it for free. When he show say this, so me wa win the award, I win and by merit. Name na because know some person, name na because know this or know this. Chindo Bujombo school, the same story. The referees, the same story. Oh, mama, maybe they go for farm and all of it. So wait, and that is what we want for Cameroon.
Merit.
We want people to win certain things because they merit them. It will encourage every other person who know say, hey, by merit, if I go to school, I will become a doctor. By merit, if I do this, I will become this. That is all we want for the system. Nothing more. Innocent.
So, I mean, Malik, Malik came in, you pinpoint exactly the same thing I was talking about. But you know, guys, this is not the beginning. Like you said, if the minister or the ministry or the government through the minister give that guy, I mean, this president, hands free to work, we're going to see some wonderful thing in Cameroonian football. We are asking about meritocracy. I keep crying that you see, they remove young player from the national team and put these old people that are, because I don't know, we want immediate victory. Okay, but what about next 5 years? What about next 2 years? What about next 8 years? You understand? So let these people, as the president, send that hand of peace to the minister. We pray that the minister sees the hand and then they work something together. All right. So this is going to be maybe our last thing on this topic, and then we will.
We'll probably
we will close.
We
will close, and then maybe come between maybe within the week with the topic of Karage, talking about the African Cup of Nations. Malik, I really want you to be around within the week. We will let you. We will tap you. We will let you know, so that you, Elvis, so that we can talk about it. I like when we have different viewpoint. Out of the differences, something interesting comes out. So thank you guys for showing up today, and hopefully we sit again together within the week.
Yeah, I really feel like it was difficult for we for trash more than 3 topics, especially for one segment.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe the topic where it concern European football and all of those whatever, we can have a segment for that. And then when it comes to things for house, if we get a segment on that, I don't know if Malik will be available, but we'll try to put up a time where Omar will be available.
Yeah.
Elvis, we'll start with you. What will be your conclusion for today?
Well, I don't know what to conclude, but at least we had a good topic, we had a good show, so I hope we continue in that direction. Master, at least I also want to take this opportunity to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be part of your show. I know this show has been a while. I've not come to your show. I don't know why your show nearly pick up for my phone, especially when
I don't know why even they talk about football now. Why that?
No, the problem I say, most of the time before when you did live, it pop up on my phone. It alert me. But this time you need to do so now. I don't know why. I need to figure it out what to go on.
Okay,
and it's not just me.
My experience to happen. The thing is, it goes by algorithm. You get engaged with the person.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It no matter what the post and say if I decide to post na Nigeria team, if you let it engage, they'll kick you out of that. Facebook they consider say, okay, you not be interested anymore, so we'll not show you things from there. So and that is the reason why we get for the talk about football, so you engage, so that way they'll continue for the show you, okay, hey, they will talk about football this day and this day, and I just say you work, name that anything.
Okay, yeah. I'll figure. All right, no way. Thanks, guys.
No, thank you, Malik. What will be your conclusion?
Well, great show today. Great show today. I don't follow him for background from start. Great speakers in today. So, too big up to True Lion. Always a pleasure having you on the panel. You always be for left wing and we do for right wing, and that's the beauty about us coming together to talk football. You know, I'll be really one catch True Lion on for so many topics they will make, and we have one catchy, but unfortunately, I did not. Great show, guys. I get so many things I don't write and that one talk, but due to time constraint, I'll let it go for another segment. And I always forget your name all the time. I beg, remind me your name. Innocent, big up, man. You handle the whole stuff so well, and we keep building our community through soccer. Soccer not just something way now magic. Like whether I be engineer, you be doctor, there's some part talk about soccer. You want to contribute, you want to listen also. It is just an amazing way to change our community and our mindset. So big up to you guys. I'll keep the other thing. I don't got a lot of thing on the paper. I'll keep them for another segment. So thank you.
I be sure say that paper, that pen will be the right. So let it be.
Yeah,
So guys, thank you very much for showing up. Thank you for True Lion.
Yeah.
Malik, you talk something.
No, I say big up, man. Big up to you guys. I have a lot of stuff. I'll just keep it for next segment. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Keep it for next time. Thank you for next. So thank you guys. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for True Lion. I like exactly that opposition of ideas, which is really good. It's constructive. That's how we build our community. I thank you for Elvis. I thank you for Speedo. I thank you guys. Your contribution were well appreciated, and then we hope to be having you every time we open our mic. We hope to be having you around. Come with your ideas. Come with your contribution. We really appreciate that. So for everybody else watching home, like, share, comment, and please do not forget to follow us on Toridey, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Thank you very much for following us.